Hyvää päivää, everyone. Welcome to Helsinki. I've just arrived here in the capital of Finland through that building over there, which is the Helsinki Central Railway Terminal. And there's some kind of a castle or something over there. Or I guess what was once a castle, but now it's actually, maybe it's a church. I'm not sure what it is. I can't read that scrolling text because it's obviously in Finnish, which I do not speak. I have no idea. Don't ask me. Anyway, over there's a statue of some guy who looks kind of melancholy, as befits a Finn. His name appears to be Alexis Kivi. Now, I don't know much Finnish, but I'm pretty sure that Kivi means rock in Finnish. Not necessarily rock as in rock music, but rock as in a stone, so I'm going to guess he was a hard man. Continuing the rocks theme, there's a bar there across the street called On the Rocks. Very nice. One thing that you immediately notice upon coming to Finland, I've noticed it before, and it's kind of prevalent every time, is bicycles are quite ubiquitous in Finland. You do not see many people on bicycles in St. Petersburg. I don't know why, it's just bicycling is not a big thing, but look, there's a person on a bicycle right now. Bikes are big here in Finland. They are not big in Russia. I'm not sure why. I have no idea what this reindeer head thing is about the magic of Lapland. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Downtown Helsinki, just outside the Central Railway Station. Pretty cool. Hey folks, one other thing about the Helsinki station that I didn't capture that I should capture is this side. This side of the station has these statues. On each side it has these two kind of guys holding some dome. It's the same thing as here on the other side as well. This symbol, these statues, are very, very heavily used in advertising and informational brochures and things by the Finnish railway system. It seems like every Finnish railway information notice or something has some kind of variation on these statues. And I don't know what they're supposed to be. They're just kind of pillars with top torso, like, you know, male torsos holding a globe. I guess they obviously don't have any testicles, so I guess that's the one ball they have. I guess if I only had the one ball, I'd probably cherish that carefully as well. You may think I'm being vulgar talking about testicles, but come on, this is Finland. Talking about genitalia is the only fun thing that Finns have to do. The text there, what the hell? Rautatiesena. Okay, I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Järnväg station. Finnish is a hard language to read, but the interesting thing is that a lot of signs like this have Swedish equivalents next to them, and Swedish is actually probably easier to understand for a native English speaker because Swedish is closer to English than Finnish. One other thing I should capture is the clock tower there. As you can see, it's just coming up on 7 p.m. and the sun's kind of going down. It'll be dark in another hour or two. So very nice. This is the once again the Central Railway Station in downtown Helsinki with a bunch of guys holding their balls. Yeah, you'll see this a lot if you ever... Wow, my camera is actually picking up on their faces. My camcorder has facial tracking recognition, and it actually brackets a face when it recognizes a face. It's actually recognizing these guys' faces, and it's trying to lock in on them, even though they're obviously statue faces and not human faces. But I guess they're facial enough that the camera recognizes them as faces. Awesome. Yeah. So I'm here at the Rautatiesema. Tiesema, whatever that is. I don't know. Hi everyone, back with you, still in Helsinki. So I'm here actually just a couple of blocks north of where I started, just a couple blocks north of the rail station. I'm going to try to, well, you can't see it from here. There is a Sokos Hotel just in that direction. That's where I came from. That's where the rail station is, except you can't see it because it's behind a couple buildings now. But just across the street from the rail station is a Sokos Hotel. Sokos is a chain of hotels that operates here. They're pretty good hotels, actually. Their rooms are about 60 euros a night, which is pretty reasonable because the rooms are really good. It's not like a dumpy, crap little hotel. Their rooms are actually quite, I mean, they're not exactly luxury penthouse suites or anything like that, but they're pretty good hotel rooms. I think 60 euros a night is a pretty good rate for the rooms that they give you. But my destination tonight is actually, well, I'm heading north from the central station. Excuse me. I believe, hold on if I can find it. I lost it when I coughed. There we go. I believe that my destination is that building there. I can't really see it too well from here. Actually, my camera zoom is picking it up pretty well considering how far away it is. Let me zoom out and show you just how far that building is. See, it's way back there. I'm overlooking this plaza here where some homeboys be getting ill pulling tricks on their skateboards or whatever they're doing. Just like a bunch of koalas. But that tower back there is, I believe, I don't even remember what it's called. It's a hostel. It's like a youth hostel where poor people like me stay the night if they can't afford a hotel. I could probably afford Sokos, but I've deliberately chosen not to because I want to get the real authentic Helsinki hostel experience. And in that tower, I believe that is the hostel that I'm looking for, and it's probably the most popular hostel here in Helsinki. It's right next to the athletic stadium, the big athletic stadium in Helsinki. That's about I guess it's about a mile or so north of where I am. I don't know, how far is that? It looks about a mile or so, so I've got some walking to do, but that's where I'm going to try to go tonight, see if I can catch a room there. This building here, I'm not even sure what this is. What is this? I have no idea what this is. Somewhere around here is the Finnish Opera House, but I don't think that's it. I could be wrong. It could actually, that might be it, but I don't think it is. I think it's probably somewhere farther on that way. The architecture here is pretty interesting. It's mostly, as you can see, the buildings are mostly pretty sparse. They're not really all that fancily done up. But there are a few buildings like this one that have a little bit more style, a little bit more architecture to them, and it's kind of cool. Finnish architecture is obviously kind of Spartan in general, but as you get closer to the city center, you find more buildings that are kind of fancy, like that spire over there, whatever that is. Is that a church? Looks like it might be a church, but I don't know if that's actually a church. I could be wrong. I mean, it's the same in St. Petersburg. You know, it's pretty much the same idea. Obviously, in the city center, there are many beautiful buildings that are very heavily stylized and architected and beautiful. And then once you go outside the city a little bit, you find a lot more buildings that are just kind of boxes, just flat boxes made out of wood or concrete or whatever. So, yeah. So here in the city center, there are some interesting things to see. Let me see what else I can pick up on camera. I almost still can't tell whether it's a church. The architecture looks like a church, but it could be like a university or something like that. But I think that cross sort of formation there pretty much gives it away. It's got to be a church building of some kind. Anyway, over here is a place that's apparently closed. You can see it's, you know, all these buildings are closed up and not in operation. But you can still walk in. That's one nice thing about Finland. There's basically no such thing as trespassing laws. And you can look at this map of, I guess, the place that's under construction. The text suggests that it's a Hakasalmen Hyvilän Piha-alue. I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of this says. Maybe they're building a Märkien Selitykset. Probably not. That's probably Finnish for legend or something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know what this is all about. Maybe museo is museum. So this is some kind of museum under construction. I don't know, man. This is weird. Finnish is such a weird language. It's crazy. Okay, this apparently is Finlandia Hall. I'm not sure. The Congress wing thing there leads me to suspect that this is, it almost seems like some kind of a government building. Maybe it is. It might be a government building. I can't really tell. It's just a big white building. But Finlandia Hall. Yeah. I was right. That other building is not the Finnish Opera House. This is the Finnish Opera House, as you can probably tell by the text there. Apparently, opera in Finnish is simply opera. I guess it's pretty easy to remember. And in case you're not too sure, this also declares that this is the Suomen kansallisopera, or in Swedish, Finland's national opera. See what I mean about Swedish being easier? So yeah, Finnish Opera House. It looks closed right now. Nice fountain, I guess, but yeah, I guess it's kind of closed. So here we have a what is clearly an amusement park. I don't know much about Helsinki, but just intuitively I'm going to guess that this is an amusement park. Sort of, well, it's kind of far away, but obviously that's a Ferris wheel. That pillar on the right-hand side, at first I thought it was one of these drop zone type of rides, because there was a like a gondola of people on it that went up the pillar, and I thought it was going to drop down quickly, as those rides tend to do to people, but it actually went down slowly. So I guess it's not really a drop zone kind of thing, but really just a slow zone or whatever. Anyway, I'm here walking beside a nice little there we go, nice little lake. This lake is marked on my map as, wait, what is it marked as? Hold on, let me unfurl my map here and see if I can make some sense of it. Yeah, maps never open to the page that you want them to open to when you're trying to use them. Hold on. There we go. So this lake is marked on my map as, wait, where am I? There we go. Töölönlahti, Töölöviken. I really don't know what Lahti is. There's also a city in Finland east of here called Lahti. I don't know if, I'm assuming it's some actual Finnish word that means something, or maybe not, I don't know, maybe there's named this lake after the city or vice versa, I have no idea. Lake in Finnish is järvi, I know that much. Järvi is Finnish for lake, so I don't know if Lahti means like a small lake or something like that, or maybe a large lake, I don't know. Who knows, I don't know Finnish. I was too cheap to buy a Finnish to English dictionary. And that's something you can get away with here, because most people here do speak English. That's not something you can do in Russia. I bought a Russian to English dictionary right away as soon as I got to Russia, because most Russian people don't speak English. But, oh, there we go. There's the gondola going up the pillar again. I would focus on it long enough to watch it drop if it was going to drop, but it doesn't. The last time it went up, it just came down slowly, so I'm going to guess it'll come down slowly again and disappoint everyone who was hoping for a thrill. So yeah, some kind of Töölönlahti in a little bit north of the Helsinki city center. Oh look, there's a train going by. Fascinating, I'm sure, yeah. See, here in Finland, the toilets, or the water closets, are pretty awesome. Not only can you go ahead and do your business in the toilet, but women will come and serve you babies to eat while you're using the toilet. I know of no other country where you get this kind of service in the toilet. It's pretty awesome.